Hey, Rigor here. Another week. Try this again. Working on the Grady White. Continuing on with demolition of all the rotted wood. I'm hoping later in the week here to start putting in some new wood. I hope you enjoy the episode. Thanks for watching. Well, I cut out, if you notice, I cut out a little more of the deck, and well, actually it was this way was the deck, and I cut out a little bit more. The bulkhead in this area is rotted, and if you take a look at this, water got down there, and there was no way that it could not. If you take a look here, there was a hole on the other side. It appeared as a series of cracks, and then down here this was a lump. This is where they poured the foam when they built the boat. They bored a hole and they poured the foam under the boat, and as you can see, both these areas are probably prone to leaking. The stringer was wet. However, the foam is nice and dry. Don't have any problems there. So what I'm doing is I'm digging out the rotted wood, and I'm using this pry bar with the 1/2 inch end on it. I dig down through here. I'm looking for, I've almost got all of this out. I've been using that. And then I also use a piece of 1/2 inch plywood, which is what's used here. I take and push it down. Okay. I take and push it to make sure that it's totally clear. Well, and I hit it with a hammer to basically make sure that it's clear. And then down here, you see, here's where all the wood's coming. Let me so the wood kind of falls out of this hole, and I take and pry it out and then vacuum it up. So I'm basically doing that. I've got to look at the other side here. There's another bulkhead. Although that one looks pretty good, but I'm just kind of making progress here. Okay. Foam. I'm cutting foam out on the starboard side. I cut out a little more of the floor. I found the deck drain sitting there, broken just like on the other side. And I did a little more cutting on the nose. Turns out the stringer on the port side is rotten all the way to the nose. I have to take out that bulkhead right there so I can crawl in right to the very front of the boat. Other than that, I mean, I've cut away, but this bulkhead right here is rotten, pretty much like the other side. So I've got to take that out to the outside stringer. So that's where I'm standing. That's about it. As you can see, I'm taking out foam here on the starboard side. I've been chipping away at it. Now I need to pick it up, throw it out. I'm going to say a couple of things. best tool for foam is the claw hammer, using the claws. Also for doing a little sawing. This tool, this is a drywall saw. And this tool right here, a crowbar with a sharpened end. It's I mean, you can sit here and see the crowbar works well for hauling out chunks of foam. Also, the claw hammer. And what I'm trying to do is to get to this bulkhead to replace it. Seems good up here, but it's bad down there. I need to get over to the stringer there. So that's what I'm working on. I'll just keep on taking out the foam, picking it up, putting it in the bucket. Okay, the bulkhead is removed. Big mess. I've carried a few buckets to the garbage can, and I got a couple more to go, but I'm making progress. Hey, break time here on the boat. Got an interesting letter from one of my relatives. He asked me a question, said, theoretically, if hamburgers could get married, how would he introduce his wife at a party? That's pretty simple. He'd walk in and say, hello, everybody. I'd like you to meet Patty. Okay, so there you go. Hamburger, the joke of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. Now back to work. Well, here's a Saturday report on the Grady White. As you can see, I've got another pile of fiberglass here. I've been cutting, and it's down in there in the nose. That's where I've been doing the cutting. Let me crawl in there and show you what I've been doing. Yep, there's the nose of the boat, and you see the port side stringer has been totally cut out, and I still need to do a little vacuuming here. I cut out a bulkhead, and so that kind of shows you I got a broken deck drain I got to fix. But that's the nose of the boat. You see, on one side I've got good wood, on the other side not so good. So of course my next job is going to be, other than vacuuming, doing some sanding. Now, in a previous video, I said that I thought that this bulkhead was 3/4 inches. Once I got down to cutting out the fiberglass, I found out it's actually a 1/2 inch plywood. Everything, this whole boat was made a 1/2 inch. And it's just that as it got wet and rotted, it swelled up. So, okay. Well, this will wrap up for this week. Next task I've got here is to get out the angle grinder with the flap disc sander on it. It's not one of my real favorite jobs, but if you're doing anything with fiberglass, you've got to be doing sanding. I've got to put on a full face mask and everything. So that will be next week. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. And of course, thanks for watching.